Over the past month, we have explored some of El Salvador's best sites, including its vibrant cities, incredible volcanoes, gorgeous lakes, and charming towns. However, there is one more part of this country we absolutely have to visit, and that is El Salvador's Pacific coast. Mico, Evie, and I love a good water adventure, so it's time to pack our bags and get ready to explore yet another side of El Salvador.
Good morning from the last morning here in Santa Ana. Oh, Eve, come on. You've been here for forever and you're still angry at every sound that's in the neighborhood.
Still watching out. Protect the house.
This is our last morning here because today we are finally heading over to the beach. I am so pumped. We have heard so much about the coast of El Salvador, and I feel like I'm ready for a beach day.
Yeah, we've been here for like a month. It's been amazing, but it is definitely time to move on to some beach weather. Gruff McGruff.
I think she's gonna be really excited for the beach.
Yeah, too excited. She's gonna want to get in the water.
Because the last time was what, in Key Cocker? And she went wild for that.
She heard the water and she just booked it. Like she was pulling us to the beach in Key Cocker. But I don't think the water we're headed to here in El Salvador, I don't think it's quite as swimmable. So she might have to control herself a little more.
You hear that, dog? You better learn how to swim.
You know how to swim.
Maybe she'll learn how to surf.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. Whew. Okay, just like that, we have made it to the city of La Libertad, which is where we're going to be staying to explore the coast here in El Salvador. We are right on the Pacific Ocean, and holy man, it's like 35 degrees, and the humidity must have gone up like 40%. From Santa Ana.
It is so hot.
Holy schmucks, it's hot.
I know they said La Libertad. Did you say we're in La Libertad?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I know they said that La Libertad is supposed to be hot, but I was not expecting this. We've been in a lot of places already, and I felt like Belize was colder than this.
Maybe less humid. Ooh, it's sticky.
Oh, the dog is gonna not enjoy this.
Yeah, you don't think?
Are you ready to go? Oh, she's ready. She's like, it's very humid though.
Guys. Good thing I just got my hair cut.
We need to make sure everybody knows what her name is. The first sniff.
Smells like fish, guys.
It smells like shrimp out here.
It does. Okay, lovely.
We are starving, so I think the first order of business is to find some food and maybe a cold Coca-Cola or something, because I need something bad.
Evie for sure knows we're by the ocean. She is pulling me to the waves. She has really become a beach dog, man.
It's been so long since we've been at the Pacific Ocean, and we are finally back.
Hey, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful.
Oh wow, I thought it was gonna be all rocky.
So did I. This is so pretty.
All the vlogs that we saw online and the research, they said that it was all rocky, but this is so much nicer.
Maybe because the tide's low, and so we get a lot of beach. Oh, Evie is gonna be able to go in this water. I'm so happy for her.
She's gonna love this.
Yay. Maybe later. I'm so freaking hungry.
From what I understand, this place has seen a lot of development over the past couple years.
Yeah.
And the Malecon here, which is a stretch of kind of pedestrian-friendly road, has a whole bunch of restaurants that I'm hoping we can grab some lunch at.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple of, there's an old pier and a new one.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, we'll just explore here today, I think,
Yeah.
This is so cool. What a beautiful spot.
Very cool. Oh my gosh, we have found the fish market.
Oh, I found it with my nose first.
Yeah,
Whew,
it is
man.
so fishy smelling around here.
God.
If you like seafood, this is probably the place to be.
I do not like seafood.
Nicole doesn't really like it, so she's a bit put off.
It's okay, we'll go check it out later. But even from here, because it's over there.
It is like strong, and
rank.
I think the humidity is really adding to the sensation that you're at a seafood market.
It's like, it just feels dense in the air. Like the
Yeah, that's right.
Not my fave.
I think that's you. No, there you go.
Gracias.
Wow.
That looks amazing.
Oh, it is a fully soup.
It's funny, you wanted to get, like, you asked specifically to get some rice, and I thought rice would be on the side, but of course it's in the soup. Well, that's how Central America does rice, right? In their soup, they're like in the soup. What did you eat?
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so hot. I think I made a mistake. I just wanted like some seafood and rice.
We weren't really sure what he was getting. He just like went for it.
Just Mariscos.
But this does have a lot of seafood in it, by the looks of it.
A tiny little crab. We got some shrimp in here. Oh, and some like shellfish. Some like clams. Put some rice inside the soup.
And this guy, don't forget that, this giant shrimp.
And a big shrimp.
Holy.
Alright, I can do this. Oh, and there's like little
tortillas.
Little fried tortillas on the side.
Wow. I went for, it wasn't called this, but it's carne asada, I think. I'm not exactly sure what was called on the menu, but it's basically a chunk of meat, some tortillas with some rice, some salsa, it looks like a little macaroni salad, and lime to sprinkle over everything. Yum.
I didn't quite realize this, but mine also came with a like half fish, which is awesome.
Chunk of fish.
I really like this actually. It's like all my favorite seafoods in one soup.
What kind of broth is that? Like, is it coconut?
Creamy.
Is it coconut milk?
I don't know. Seafood broth. Oh, it's very good. That's really good. It's way better than expected.
When I ordered mine, he asked me like how I wanted my meat cooked. I have never been asked that in Latin America. Literally not once in the last year since we've been here. I was kind of shocked. We just so badly wanted to eat and eat quickly and get out of the blazing hot sun. We just picked like one of the first restaurants we went into. And yeah, price-wise, honestly, considering we are literally staring at the ocean as we eat and I hear the waves, not bad. Like, I think Mico's is gonna be around 15 US and mine will be 12 or something like that, plus tip, so pretty good.
This is really quality seafood, I gotta say.
Well,
it's so fresh.
From right there this morning.
I can smell where it came from.
It's like she knows, you know, she endured lunch and now she gets to go swimming.
Oh, she is so excited. So this rocky part is what I thought the beaches of La Libertad was, like that's all there was, but it must be just because it's low tide that there's so much more of the sandy part exposed. And now we can actually really enjoy it. Like honestly, when I was looking at the Google Street View, or the Google like satellite view of La Libertad Beach, it was just all rocks like what you see behind me. This is really not what we expected.
Wow!
The ocean!
Oh my god, so much better than I expected. I'm so happy to be here. Evie is so happy to be here. We popped back to the car after lunch and just quickly got changed so that we could hopefully get in the water ourselves, but to be honest, we're mostly here just because we got Evie's call. Is she gonna bring it to the water?
No.
Let's get you wet, girl. Aww. Are you so happy?
She's very happy.
Yeah. Now we gotta wet down.
The water is so warm. I just felt it for the very first time.
Yeah?
And it is really, really nice.
Yeah?
It's like just what you need on a day like today.
I did not expect to be swimming today, honestly. I had zero intention of actually being able to get in the water, but we can do it!
But we have to on a day like today.
It's so hot, and I honestly thought these waves were gonna be like brutal and really rough, but they're perfect for swimming.
I think I might just sit down.
That's like all the El Salvadorians.
This is what all the El Salvadorians do. They just sit down right here, right on the sand. They don't have a dog bringing them a ball, but I can see why. That's all you want to do.
Wow. I can't believe how far out we can go. Like, I can go out so far and it's like up to my knees. This is such a nice beach.
The beach is really nice. Yeah, it's pretty shallow for a long time. It goes out quite far.
Dang, man. I feel like we're on holiday.
It kind of does feel like a holiday.
This part of El Salvador, like the coast, there's lots of beautiful beach towns along it. And honestly, we chose La Libertad to stay in because it was the most affordable accommodation option. The place we're staying, we'll show you it in a little while, but yeah, it was honestly the cheapest that we could find in this area that was dog friendly. So that's why we're here. But I'm so glad that we ended up here because this beach is perfect for us and for Evie, of course. And I think some of the other beaches that we're hopefully gonna be visiting tomorrow, we're gonna do a little beach hopping tomorrow. I don't think, honestly, I'm not sure that they're gonna be quite this nice for like swimming and hanging out in, so we did pretty well.
It's pretty hard.
Watching Mico at a beach is like watching like a 5-year-old at the beach. He becomes a child like the second that we get into the water. It's great because it makes a great playmate for Evie. Do you think their sand is black because of the volcanoes?
I think, yeah. I think it must be. I think it must be dark because of all the volcano stuff.
Just saying, you like become 5 years old when you get in the water. You're like a child and you get next to the water. You just love it so much.
That's also,
I love it.
It's very salty. I forgot about it.
Yeah, it's really salty. Like my cuts are burning. El Salvador, huh?
Amazing.
Amazing. Oh, she's so happy and sleepy. I'm gonna interrupt this video just for a minute to have a chat with you all about safety while traveling. Mico and I have been traveling full-time for nearly 4 years now, and we have done some pretty awesome things, but they can be a bit dangerous, which is why we pay every single month for Safety Wing's Nomad Insurance. Safety Wing is our partner for today's video, and we love working with them because we've been using their travel insurance ourselves for years. One of our favorite things about Safety Wing is they have a pretty extensive list of sports and activities that they actually cover under their Nomad insurance plans. So whether we're hiking in Patagonia, or hot air balloon riding in Cappadocia, canyoneering in the Philippines, or surfing in El Salvador, which we are going to be doing in this video, we know our medical needs are covered if something doesn't go to plan. And if you're like us and you're into some more risky activities like scuba diving or high altitude trekking, you can purchase their adventure sports add-on and have medical insurance coverage if something were to go wrong on your big adventure. For those of you headed off on a trip soon, or if you're traveling long term like Mico and I are, we'll leave a link to Safety Wing down below so you can check them out for yourselves. Thanks to Safety Wing for keeping us safe on the road and partnering with us for this video, which we can now get back to. Okay, I feel like we hit the jackpot with this place. So this space was 55 USD a night, which was truly the cheapest we could find along this whole beach for like a nice private place. And I am blown away. It's not the cleanest place. We could go up a few levels on cleanliness, but look at this space. We've got a queen bed for Mico and I, and then just like open living room. And then
a couch.
A couch.
This kind of cool
this weird
spring
rope thing. Design, you know? This is a washroom in here, which is boring and also kind of where I was like, not sure cleanliness is up to snuff, but whatever. And then a full kitchen. Like we've got a small fridge, a hob with 2 burners on it, there's a microwave, everything we could possibly need to live here for a while. But seriously, the best part of this place. Evie has wanted out here so bad. No, oh my gosh. How gorgeous is this? Wait, what? Wow, are you kidding me right now? Look at her, she's like, can I play in the waves from the yard? The balcony? Wow, look at this.
Wow, this is incredible.
The ad had these views, but I was like, I doubt we're gonna get the room with the real views that it's showing, but we really did.
This is pretty legit, and there's an amazing sunset. Like, wow. I think it's gonna be happening over there.
So lucky.
It's so good.
Man, this day is turning out so much better than I expected.
Yeah, it is. I feel like I really need a shower though.
Oh my God,
I feel like
so
I have
gross.
so much sand like everywhere right now. This thing is a little bit too big, and she can fit right through.
Absolutely terrifying. I mean, I like to think she has a sense of self-preservation and would not go over the edge of the balcony, but I don't trust her.
Well, this is a really nice place. Thank you.
So nice.
Nice find.
Yeah. We decided to come out without Evie because she's exhausted after that beautiful sunset. Just take a look at La Libertad at night. Something that we didn't realize until this morning is that there is a really cool looking amusement park here, which we knew about, but we didn't know is that it's closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, and it is Tuesday.
I've been staring at the Ferris wheel all day and thought maybe it would open up tonight and it'd be like really nice and like pretty here at La Libertad at the Malecon, but no.
Which
is still pretty quiet and dark.
No, which is too bad because we're just on the Malecon now. Well, actually, we're on the new pier, I think, right now. There's a restaurant too on my side here. But we're walking along the Malecon just in front of us. It's a beautiful Malecon, but I can imagine if the carnival was running, it would be so stunning. And it would probably be a lot busier here. There'd be a bit of a vibe. Tonight, it's just quiet. Lots of things are already closing and it's like 6:30. So she's gonna be an early night, I think.
We walked by the Mercado del Mar, like the seafood market, or Market of the Sea. Anyways, they sell seafood there. And I thought maybe we can get some food there for dinner, but it looks like they're closing. Like everybody's like putting the chairs away. So I feel like we really timed this wrong in the week. Nicole and I have now stumbled into part of the Malecon that's definitely the older part. It's a little bit rougher around the edges, but it looks like there's some good food options here that probably is a bit more affordable than the main part of the Malecon. Yes.
Something that's really cool to me about El Salvador is that El Salvador is the first country to accept Bitcoin as like a national tender, like a national currency here. So I was just laughing because on this menu at this tiny little restaurant on this like side road here, it says that you can they take credit card, debit card, and Bitcoin. So even in like small little places like this tiny restaurant, you can pay using Bitcoin. And it's a new initiative. I think they adopted it in like 2021 or something that this new President Bukele, had introduced. And I hear that a really big reason for it is actually because a lot of people from El Salvador do not have bank accounts. Something like 70% of people here do not have bank accounts. And so Bitcoin was introduced as a way to allow people to like send and receive money a lot easier. Because a lot of people in El Salvador moved to the States and then receive money from people in the States as well. So I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, if you want to come, if you're like a Bitcoin enthusiast, El Salvador is the place to be because you can just pay everything with Bitcoin.
So for dinner, we decided to keep things affordable tonight, and we both got pupusas. I got the tres revueltas. It's like a mixture of 3 things, which was chicharron, cheese, and beans. So I got 2 of those pupusas.
Yeah.
They are smoking hot.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're supposed to do it because, or like, I don't know how the El Salvadorans do it because they don't ever use like utensils to eat their pupusas, even though it's so hot. So me as an amateur, I feel like I need utensils. I need a fork at least, but I'll try it out without. And Nicole got just beans and cheese, I think.
It's just so hot. Oh my god, I thought I could eat it. I think it's too hot. Ow, the cheese like comes out and burns my fingers. It's so good. I don't know what they put in the beans here, honestly, but beans and cheese pupusa is absolutely hands down my favorite food in El Salvador. It's so good. I really wanted ice cream, and there's a couple nice ice cream spots along the Malecon, but apparently 7:15 on a Tuesday night is too late for ice cream. Man, what a bummer.
No ice cream tonight.
No ice cream. But I only have 1 pupusa. 1 ice cream. Okay, well, that's a bummer. So I guess if you're coming when it's quiet here, do all your stuff early, or you're not gonna get a chance to do it at all. Good morning. We have started our day off by driving 30 minutes north of La Libertad to a really beautiful coastal town called El Zonte. El Zonte is also coined as, what do they call it? Bitcoin Beach. Yeah, because they're the early adopters of Bitcoin, from what I understand. And this place is really well known to be an excellent spot for surfers. Apparently the waves here are incredibly consistent and they're good for both beginners and advanced hooks. We are neither of those things, so I don't know if dip surfing is in our future today. But either way, it's known as being like a really laid back place, a spot with like cool shops, cafes, so we are definitely into that stuff. So that's what we're gonna go do. And of course, this one is already eager to get to the water, so we'll do that at some point as well.
This is one of those times where I am really happy that Nicole and I have a car because we can jet off into like beach towns like this and explore a little bit without having to like really navigate all the buses and renting scooters or anything like that. Yeah, it's so nice to just have our own vehicle and we can just like even like dump stuff there while we explore and like look for a coffee, and then later on maybe we'll do some swimming.
Leave stuff in the car, you know? It's really nice.
So nice.
Definitely a perk of this kind of travel. Evie got her wish and dragged us all the way down to the ocean. Ah, cutie. Wow, look at this place. There are a lot of surfers out. It looks fun. I wish I could surf.
We have made it to, I guess this is the main beach here in El Zonte, and it's really nice. I can see what they mean about like the best place for like surfing because these waves are really long, they are consistent, and it leads to like a sandy beach, which is so nice.
And the waves aren't too intense. Like I think it's kind of like a little bit of a cove, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it breaks off some of the harsher waves, and you're left with just these like really nice, long, smaller waves.
Yeah, considering we're at the Pacific Ocean, like other places that Nicole and I have been to on this like big Central American road trip, we've been into the coastal towns in the Pacific Ocean, and the waves there have been really bad. But this is really nice.
Evie loves it.
Evie loves the beach, of course. She already found a stick and she wants to go run around.
Gosh, this is pretty.
Yeah, the sand is so dark. It's just thrown me off. It's so dark, but it's so fine.
Yeah, it's like powdery.
It's so bright and hot today.
I know it's like
we have such great weather today.
Oh, it's 10, and I feel like it's like 30 degrees.
I still really want a coffee.
So naturally we would generally get a coffee right now, but it is so hot. I'm sweating so much. We decided to go for some smoothies. I think I got papaya, pineapple, ginger and honey. Mico got berries, banana, and honey, I think.
Good.
Looks so good. Oh man, that's good. Oh, and there's turmeric in there. Did I say that already? Oh. Oh, this is so much better than coffee right now. Wow.
It's good pricing too, right?
Yeah, I think each of these was like $5 US, which isn't bad. We're not like right on the beach or anything, but it's a nice spot. It's quite beautiful in here. I think this is like a little smoothie shop attached to a hostel. So, and Evie's allowed in.
Mine's like overflowing. So thick. There's honey in it too. Honey and blueberry. Wow.
Good?
So good.
Straw takes too long, huh?
Yeah.
There are tons of places here to rent surfboards. We ended up at a place called Tres Hermanos, I think actually.
Yeah.
3 brothers, and it was like $15 to rent the surfboard for 24 hours, he said. We're only gonna probably use it for 1 or 2 hours.
Yeah, we have to
but
give up
$15 and a license.
Give up a license.
Yeah.
Just for like a deposit.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and I carry around a fake license, so if he pockets the license, it's okay.
We're not supposed to tell people that.
That's true though.
I'm really excited for this.
Are you?
Yeah.
Aw.
And the waves are still looking really good too.
Dang, man.
Some surfing lessons happening over to our side. I'm just watching them and basically translating the surfer's instructions, or the teacher's instructions to instructions for the dog. Firstly, Evie's facing the wrong way. This way, my girl.
I truly think this is gonna go terribly. I think Evie is gonna want nothing to do with the surfboard because she knows that her ball is in the bag here. I think she's not gonna care at all for surfing, but I think we're gonna give it a whirl. We'll see. We'll see if she'll tolerate it even for a second. Look at her. She's like, I don't want that. I want in there. Girl. You wanna try surfing? Evie girl, come here. Good girl. Ah! I should have taken off my shorts. I'm not ready for this. Hi. Good girl.
Good girl. Oh my gosh, you're
It's so cute.
professional dog.
Wave coming, my girl. Maybe let her move with this one a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh. She's just looking for that stick. You know what's crappy? If the dog loves surfing, we have to learn how to surf.
I know. Yeah, that's true. Wow, she's really liking it. I just want her to get used to the like shaking, the motion.
Yeah. Woo-hoo! Oh, good girl, Evie. Honestly, Evie is doing way better at this. I just think I thought she'd have no interest. I totally thought she'd be like, this is the worst, where's my ball? But she has showed way more interest in this than I expected, which is really cool. That's kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe she'll surf a little with me. She jumped when the wave came. Wow! Oh no! Good girl. Oh. Woo! Good girl. That was a good one. I'm out of here. Stay here now. These waves, honestly, they're so good. Like every wave is a decent wave for a beginner. I don't know if these waves to me seem too small if you actually know what you're doing. But like for Mico, he's able to just take a ton of them without doing too much paddling and stuff. So, I mean, I say take a ton of them, but try to take a ton of them. He's doing really good. Honestly, I can't remember the last time he surfed, so I'm very impressed that he's been able to even just like paddle fast enough to get his feet up under his body. I honestly think he's doing great. So I would actually love to go out there and join him, or at least like trade off with him. One of us hangs out with Eve, one of us surfs, but I have a shoulder injury. It's old, but it is a total bum shoulder from a car accident many years ago, so I don't get to do things like surfing anymore. My arm just cannot handle it. The shoulder cannot do it, which is a shame, because this looks actually super fun today, even though we really don't know what we're doing in terms of surfing. This does look really fun. I'm actually quite jealous, but at least I get this cutie. At least I get to hang with her, and she's having a grand time. How is it?
So good.
Yeah?
So tiring.
Yeah?
I can like do nothing.
You did so, honestly, I'm surprised you get your feet up from under you.
I think the waves are so good. They're really like perfect for a beginner like me. And I felt like all I had to do was just wait for the wave and it would just pick up the board, and all I had to do was learn how to stand, which I haven't figured out yet.
Dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them, and you just drop in and just smack the lip, whoop-ah, drop down, snap, ah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. We are at the most beautiful restaurant. Like, the beach is right here. I'm looking at the waves.
Look how close it is.
Like,
We're just there.
And the menu here was actually huge, but burgers sounded really good to Mico and I. And for a burger and fries, this is $4. Mico's is $5 because he has a second patty. Like, and we were right on the water. Like, what? Amazing. This has been such a nice little holiday, honestly. It's been pretty good, eh?
It's really good.
Just need a little ketchup. Perfect. Best $4 I spent in a long time.
I'm actually really surprised we found a restaurant like this because it's quite affordable and it's like prime real estate. We heard that this place, El Zonte, is like the more quieter alternative than El Tunco, which is another beach town not too far away. So maybe that makes sense with the pricing. Yeah, but I gotta say though, the development here is not as much as I was expecting. Because there's still like along the water some like run down, but just like not as developed restaurants that I was expecting. I don't know. I was expecting for a place as pretty as this. But I'm really all for it because this is that nice budget-friendly kind of place that Nicole and I really love.
All right, the final stop of today is at another beach town called El Tunco. We really wanted to come here today because it is actually the more developed beach town in this area, and I wanted to check it out. I wanted to like see the little souvenir shops and just like get it, like enjoy like a tiny little town. Because La Libertad and El Zonte honestly haven't really had that too much. I think Evie's already trying to sniff out the next beach, but there's no way this dog's going to another beach. She's so tired.
She's so tired.
She's done. She's like at the phase of tired where she's grumpy. So yeah, we'll take that into consideration. But so far, El Tunco just looks so cute. Just driving through town, I'm really excited. Oh, it's so cute, hon. Look at these shops. The shop?
So nice.
So cute.
There's a lot more shopping here.
Yeah.
So pretty. I got an iced coffee. Look how nice it is.
Oh, yeah.
Espresso, ice.
Water.
And like a lime thingy. El Tunco is actually a really interesting place because they say that if you are traveling El Salvador, there's almost a guaranteed chance you'll pass by El Tunco. And from what I heard, it's almost like a backpacker's playground because you can use it as a nice home base and have lots of nice comforts like iced coffee in El Tunco. But you can also head to different like activities near the area, like some waterfalls and other beaches, obviously like El Zonte that we just visited. But from what I can see so far, there are a lot more foreigners here, so I think that must be true that everybody visits El Tunco at some point.
As I've been walking around, I've been thinking that if we didn't have a vehicle, I would definitely prefer to be based here in El Tunco to see these beaches from, because this has like a lot more amenities than any of the other places we've been so far. And yeah, like lots of places around, or people around, there's definitely like a vibe here. You can tell like this is like a tourist place for foreigners to come. So if we didn't have a vehicle, I actually think this probably would have been the spot I would say we should stay at.
I think so.
Yeah, with a car, we have a few more options, but in our previous days where we didn't have a dog, we would have been here.
What did you get?
I went for ice cream. We've seen these guys. I think they're called La Neveria. We've seen them all over El Salvador. I haven't eaten at one yet. I got a double cone for $1.90. Like it just seemed too affordable to pass up. All right, everyone's happy now.
That was Evie. They already made a painting about her. Oh my gosh, Eve, look.
You're famous.
That's you.
They drew you on the wall.
He's like, I can smell other dogs pee on this wall. Welcome to Playa El Tunco. One of the very interesting things that they have on this beach is that there's like a big boulder in the middle.
And it's in the shape of a pig upside down.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Apparently, this is what I've read. You gotta use your imagination, I think.
Okay,
I think
guess.
one of this is supposed to be the hoofs. I don't know. So once again, El Tunco is known for its surf spot, of course. But I think what I'm really discovering about these 3 beach towns is that they're actually incredible, like lazy bum beach destinations. Like Mico and I generally like to go to a beach and just kind of hang out. And I feel like when we looked it up online, we almost didn't come to the coast because a lot of people talk about how rocky the beaches are here. And I honestly thought it wasn't gonna be good for like just kind of hanging out and just chilling like Mico and I like to do. But it has been, and this beach looks amazing for that again.
Yeah, I feel like they've been doing a lot of developments on these beaches.
Yeah.
We've seen the photos online. Also, like this boardwalk's amazing.
Yeah, like where are we right now? Something that we have learned visiting the coast here in El Tunco and also from yesterday in La Libertad is that this place has amazing sunsets. So good. And I really feel like this is probably the best place to end the vlog because we're just gonna sit back and enjoy it here on the beach. Yeah, here in El Tunco. And we hope you guys have enjoyed this video of exploring the Pacific coast here with us in El Salvador. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like. That really helps out the channel. And make sure you subscribe because we have more adventures. This is actually gonna be our last video here in El Salvador. In the next video, we're gonna be driving on to new countries. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell if you wanna see what those adventures are like. And if you guys have joined us since we started our time here in El Salvador, thank you so much. It has been an incredible journey here. We loved it. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.